If you want to see dramatic war stories, you should definitely watch our picks for the best Vietnam War movies.
Number 10. We Were Soldiers, written and directed by Randall Wallace. Managing to put a human face on Vietnam War soldiers from both sides, We Were Soldiers depicts the first conflict between U.S. and Vietnam troops as we witness cruelty, loyalty among companions, and an uncommon nobility under fire. Making us witnesses of brave men and women abroad and at home, this war piece is a must-see.
Hey, NATO, now that we put them back in our heels and we got us a lull, I want you to attack. I want you to go in there and rescue that cut-off platoon. Out.
Number 9.
Maybe if you had heard her screaming, you'd feel...
You don't tell me shit about screaming, boy! I've heard a lot of fucking screaming in this country!
Casualties of War is a war drama film directed by Brian De Palma. Often described as one of its legendary director's best pieces, Casualties of War offers an iconic cast and a mature take on the Vietnam War. What was a strong band of brothers will come crashing down as the order to abduct a Vietnamese girl to use as a sex slave in the military station tears the soldiers apart.
Who the hell do you think you are? You're in that report recommending Reserve for a Bronze Star. He pulled you out of a VC tunnel, boy. Now, the shit with that girl, that was wrong. But he's a kid, Erickson. He's 20 goddamn years old.
Number 8.
Please, you gotta take your mom seriously. You can't drink in this house.
They told us.
Go fight! Go kill!
Born on the 4th of July is a 1989 biographical war drama film directed by Oliver Stone. This one-of-a-kind experience offers a jaw-dropping story with an even more intense performance from Tom Cruise, deeply exploring the horrors and consequences of the Vietnam War. A small-town star athlete wants to help his country in Vietnam, but after a tragic accident finds himself in hell while being paralyzed from the chest up.
We shot women and children.
You didn't shoot women and children? What are you saying?
What said the war? Communism, the insidious evil. They told us to go.
Yes, that's what they told us.
Thou shalt not kill, Mom. Thou shalt not kill women and children.
Number 7. Rescue Dawn, written and directed by Werner Herzog. As another brilliant take on man versus nature from its director, Rescue Dawn follows the surviving war pilot and prisoner, Dieter Dengler, who is captured by enemy forces during the Vietnam War. Suffering torture, hunger, and illness, he and his inmates must wait for the one and only moment where they can plot and escape.
Why are you in this war against us? I never wanted to go to war. I never wanted to go to... I saw enough as a child. I only wanted to fly.
Number 6.
Good morning, Vietnam! Hey, this is not a test. This is rock and roll.
Good Morning Vietnam is a 1987 comedy-drama war film directed by Barry Levinson. This exceptional and unconventional Vietnam War movie explores the time of 1965 from the perspective of Adrian, who is taking the job at the soldiers' radio station. In contrast to the dull speakers that preceded him, he is a fun cannon who tries to bring humor into the dark times. He proves to be hugely popular with the troops, but infuriates his superiors with what they call his irreverent tendency.
Get him out of there.
3 men were unofficially wounded, and 2 men whose identities are still not known at this time were unofficially killed. Police, ambulance, and fire department responded, but believed to be unofficial at this present moment.
Number 5.
I do 3 bullets. 3. We do 3, huh? 1, 2, 3. 3.
The Deer Hunter tells the story of 3 steelworkers whose lives are changed forever after fighting in the Vietnam War. The phenomenal performances and the outstanding screenplay showcase the absurdity of war and conflict. Michael Cimino captivates the audience with his powerful direction and profound character development. The war drama also marks the first Academy nomination for Meryl Streep. Released in 1978, the movie also stars Robert De Niro, John Cazale, and John Savage in lead roles.
Oh, you're gonna die, you motherfucker! You're gonna die! Ow! Go ahead, Nikki. Go ahead. Just do it. Do it.
Number 4. Forrest Gump, directed by Robert Zemeckis. The story follows Forrest Gump, a slow-witted but kind-hearted man from Alabama who witnesses and unwittingly influences several defining historical events in the 20th century United States. The movie won 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Actor for Tom Hanks, and was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry.
I got an airstrike inbound right now. They're gonna nade the whole area. Don't you stay here, goddammit! That's an order! I gotta find Bubba!
Number 3. Platoon, written and directed by Oliver Stone. Based on Oliver Stone's experiences fighting in the Vietnam War, the film follows the journey of a neophyte soldier caught between 2 sergeants fighting for control over the platoon. Torn by the horrors of war and the casualties it inflicts in the forms of life and innocence, he discovers the duality in the nature of men and the moral dilemmas that arise in the face of survival.
What do you want me to do? Send one of my guys out to get zapped so some lame-ass just in from the world can get his beauty sleep? Nah.
Hey, O'Neill, take a break. You don't have to be a prick every day of your life, you know.
Number 2.
I admire your honesty. Hell, I like you. You can come over to my house and fuck my sister.
Full Metal Jacket is a 1987 war film directed by Stanley Kubrick. The term Full Metal Jacket is used for rifle bullets encased with a hard shell that prevent it from breaking. This is why master director Kubrick called his visionary depiction of the Vietnam War exactly that. A story of soldiers trained to later survive in Vietnam shows what it takes to completely break a human being and what one must do to retain his humanity.
You will not laugh. You will not cry. You will learn by the numbers. I will teach you. Now get up. Get on your feet. You had best unfuck yourself or I will unscrew your head and shut down your neck.
Sir, yes, sir!
Private Joker, why did you join my beloved corps?
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
I'm gonna take this fucking hill, newsman. I see you on the top taking pictures of any of my people, I will blow your fucking head off. Now, you haven't earned the right to be here. Do you understand that?
Can you get us closer to the embassy? No, I told you, get your asses out of here before you...
Tomorrow back at base is you, me, and the captain. And if your insubordinate ass ain't in the stockade by midday, child, then I'm gonna take you out and kill you myself.
You're not gonna kill me, Sergeant. I don't know what you're gonna do to me, but you're not gonna kill me.
Number 1.
Could we, talk to Colonel Kurtz?
Hey, man, you don't talk to the Colonel,
Apocalypse Now is a 1979 epic war film directed by Francis Ford Coppola. The war movie that formed war movies. Iconic, honest, breathtaking, and thrilling, while giving you an idea of how the Vietnam War destroyed human minds. It is a haunting ride into primal madness, following Captain Willard, who was ordered to find Colonel Kurtz, rumored to have set himself up in the middle of the jungle as a lethal godhead.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.